Hazel, would you be partial to the idea of me using my hatchet to just hit the tip, just out of curiosity?
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
All right. Well, let's be fairly gentle on it. You got a pretty strong weapon there,
I'll go gentle.
and this was made from
Yeah.
a baby, a Caleb.
All right. Well, Jerry's gonna.
It did come from a phantom. That is true. And he pulls a little communicator, kind of like the one you have, Kendra. And he'll scroll and he'll point toward a picture and a name that you guys are not familiar with.
What is the name?
As you kind of take a closer look at it, you see the picture of a very sprightly pink-haired teenager with the name Maya written next to it.
I will cock an eyebrow and be like, who's that?
What a good name.
Silver is like, he takes a moment and he goes, he seems to be contemplating whether or not he should tell you. And what he does is he reaches into his back pocket and he grabs a badge case, similar to the one that you guys carry. He seems to also be rather proud. His is very beaten up, seems to have had it for a very long time. Also noting that his badge case is full.
Makes sense.
And he points toward a particular badge that's in the shape of a fist, and he punches his open palm with his other hand.
Ah, cool. She's a gym leader. Dope. Where is she? You guys got a thing.
Mm. Oh, yeah, bro,
Spill the
tastes like a
tea,
time.
Silver, spill the tea.
Silver will kind of like shake his head kind of back and forth like, eh.
Die a while and listen.
He sort of does it. He does this motion where he'll try to act out two people. He points at himself, and he like gives like a fictitious like blow a kiss kind of thing, and he like switches his position so he's facing the other way, and he sort of like mocks himself to be like a little bit smaller, and he like fake punches where his face was.
Oh, it's a one-sided thing. Oh, man.
Mm.
Dude, we can be your wingman.
Oh, all three of us.
You need a love disc. Give her a love disc.
When you say it's a one-sided thing, he kind of goes. He kind of puts his hand out, shakes it back and forth.
Jerry's gonna jump in and be like, "I am the master of seduction. Trust me, sir.
God.
He
Stick
kind of
with me, twirl the mustache, and look him dead in the eye and say, hello. It works every fucking time." He's stumbling drunk, by the way. He's got whiskey in one hand again.
Jerry, you get Silver kind of looks down at you, and you can see he get the open palm right on the forehead, just the big head shake.
Jerry's gonna take offense to this and be like, well, at least I'm not trying to fuck you anymore.
Oh, God.
At this point, Silver will lift up his hand, and on his right ring finger, you will see a silver band.
She's your wife.
He gets very red in the face.
Silver, you dog.
So it is definitely one-sided.
Bear's just gonna
Clearly,
look
he's
up.
wearing a wedding band.
That's usually how it goes.
Bear's just gonna look up and be like, "You're better at this shit than me." I'm just. gonna over.
Silver kind of looks away from you to not be rude, and he kind of gives like a little, yeah.
How'd you meet?
God, she wants the deets.
I do want the deets.
Silver seems kind of
I will
embarrassed.
make
like,
fun
not
of
sure.
him for this.
He kind of like rubs his hand on his chin. He's like, "Should I talk about this right now?" As he thinks
Come
about the best,
on.
as he thinks about the best
You
way
don't want to talk about the
it,
love of your life.
as he thinks about the best way to tell you about it, he's like, and he just puts both of his like arms out and just does like the double flex, and then proceeds to do some air boxing.
I'm assuming the gym and fighting, because that's her deal, apparently.
Go there next. Sounds good. Still have to be fucking.
He does this fictitious thing where like he does that thing where he's on one side and he like mocks that she's the other side of this conversation as he's just rotating himself 180. And he switches over to his side where he like shrinks down and he fictitiously puts himself in a headlock.
Oh, she abuses
Yeah.
you too. Ah. We got some of them.
Well, at least we used to, Tazzle.
Yeah.
He's like disappointed he can't tell this story with vocal. But he like points to himself again and he like just holds up one finger. He's like, "Number 1, me." And he switches over to her and does the headlock thing again.
Ah,
Bear's just gonna lift up his head. You're into some interesting shit, my dude.
he needs a Mr. Mime to help him out.
You can those who are understanding my miming best, your characters might know better about Silver, so this is a moment of insight if you want to connect the dots. And if anyone wants a more detailed explanation, they can see if their character's insight will give it to them.
Okay. You got a +3 in intellect. Insight is intellect, I believe. No, that's wisdom. No, it is intellect, right? I don't know why I'm questioning that.
I think insight is.
I think insight.
I can never remember. I can never. It's
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Fucking
It's
weird
wisdom.
one.
It's wisdom. It's a connect the dots, yeah. So it's wisdom.
Lovely. So that's how this game's gonna go.
Nice.
Set the tone. Set the tone.
Nope.
Ah, yes.
We're all trash bags today.
All right. Well, Jerry saved the world.
Come on, Jerry.
I'm trying to find my character sheet.
Use
I
that
lost
liquid
this
courage.
shit.
Son of a bitch!
Use that
No,
liquid
no, no,
courage
no.
and
This
save
is
the
why
day.
you gotta come prepared. I was 5 minutes late and still came prepared.
Listen, my shit crashed. I'm sorry. I'm looking for a poke sheet with one hand. The other hand, I'm trying to open a beer. I'm multitasking.
Jesus Christ.
Priorities. Priorities. If you can't
Alright, here we go.
decide, both at the same time. Like you're thinking good things.
I should not
There we
be
go.
drinking coffee. I'm gonna get a different beverage.
I literally just made myself one. Now you're making me want to regret it.
No, I've got.
Like
Kendra
your
will
energy-
turn to Tazzle.
Sorry.
While that's going down, Kendra will turn to Tazzle and she'll be like, "So wait, you said you wanted to go to Floroma, but then you just said you wanted to meet this woman since she's a gym leader.
Nah, we can do that later.
Which would you like to do?"
The lady can wait.
So you want to go to Floroma?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Silver also does this little mocking motion where he like mimes a little square in the dirt, and he kind of makes a dot where he makes a dot on one side of the square, and then points at all of you, and then he makes a dot like almost all the way across on the other side of the square, and then points at his own little miming thing.
I have no idea what he's saying. Dave, assist!
Dave, save our herp derps.
Dave's like, she's far away.
Okay.
Wow. God, he has
We're
a
just
accent.
stupid. Okay, he's like, why are you my trainer here? He's like, sometimes I question. It's just like,
The evolved psychic type is like, God damn it.
I imagine Asmodeus being like, his voice ends up being like the droids from the prequels. Roger, Roger.
Oh Jesus! Asmodeus doesn't have enough brain cells to do.
Nope.
'Cause
That's
I
why he
voiced
just
him
says
once.
Roger, Roger.
He's running on minimum capacity.
Voiced him once. I just did my best to impersonate one of my drunk friends back at school.
Oh, perfect. It's the best. You gonna go outside, Cole? Is that what you need? While we're traveling.
Yeah. So none of you discern much more than what Silver's already told you about his story of Maya. But
No,
Dave
she's
kind
a
of like
leader.
added the dots that she's kind of far away from where you are right now.
Hello, kitty.
Are we
That is
against
fact.
going for an adventure?
well, Tazzle wants to go to Floroma first before we go to the third gym.
Should really start
I'm
taking
gonna
notes.
go to Ouroboros also to finish my my first gym. So apparently that stray cat somehow when we were doing work, he's here now. He snuck in and was sitting on my chair.
That's terrifying.
Nice.
I was like, what? Oh, fuck, look at it.
Silver hears you talking about like where you guys are going, and he kind of like does this like no, wait. And he turns little X into like a little house, like with a big rounded roof, kind of like you see on the gyms. And he's like,
Okay,
this.
okay.
He kind of points and goes, this one, and he draws like a rough line of the roads, and he shows you that there is a town between you and that town, no matter which route you take.
Nice jump over Jeff. Okay.
Okay, so there's a town between. Huh? Freaking-
There's a town
This-
between.
it's-
He labels. Actually, no. Wait, what am I doing? I can actually draw you what he's drawing.
Kennedy probably remembers more where we're going and
I have this ability. I have the power. So he draws a little like house here, and he says, "This one is Maya." Right, and he draws an X where you guys are over here,
Okay, okay.
and he goes, "This is what the road."
I can't even remember. It's been so long.
He goes, "This is what the road looks like on this side, and then this is what the road looks like on this side." And he kind of draws the big ass mountain in the middle, right? He says, "There is a town here, here, and here."
different towns.
Yeah.
So he's like, no matter which way you go, you have to go to another town before you can go to Maya.
So. I
Certainly
will
by no means
continue
least.
to draw on the
Please.
sand as well to try to explain. We'll see how this goes. Give me 1 second. Freehand. I'll be like, yes, I understand. But Tazzle, and I'll point at Tazzle, wants to go to Floroma, which is the opposite direction of where we were going.
Oh.
He kind of gives you this like,
I don't even remember. Where was I going to Floroma for, guys? I literally.
just because you were dead when you were there the last time and you want to see
Ah,
what's
shit!
there.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. I knew it was something simple, but I couldn't think of what it was. Okay. Yeah.
You want to
Usually
see
it's
it
Kendra.
conscious.
I don't want to just be sneaking out, running away from it.
You want to see it while conscious.
Plus, it was a good healing place, from what we generally know, correct?
Hmm.
It was one of the better, like, medicinal type things or something like that.
It was more like it had a particular resource that was only available there.
Oh, I thought it was like, you know, I don't know, fucking Boston's best hospitals. I don't.
Which Kendra may or may not remember what that
Yeah.
resource was.
I thought it was like the.
It was the royal honey. It was the royal honey, royal jelly.
The royal jelly. Oh, the.
A key ingredient in antibodies, anti-poisons.
Yeah. I thought it had like the best hospital in the land or whatever.
No, it is just very natural
Nope.
medicine.
I mean,
It-
pretty.
it takes a
taxing
very-
stick.
It takes someone very gifted in the type of magic that you're talking about to identify a magic item.
Right. So I don't even know if I could do it.
Hunter, can I
Yes.
run an Arcana check on the stick since it came from a ghost type?
You could try.
It's just a big decision, and I don't want to fuck something up that I might enjoy.
Oh
I'm assuming
yeah!
that's Kendra, not Dave. All right,
Yes.
Kendra. As you contemplate what Tazel's talking about with the staff, and you kind of recall how it was created, and you think about the nature of the type of ghost that it came from. As you focus on the staff, you can almost hear residual whispers coming from it. And you ascertain that it has maintained some semblance of not necessarily consciousness, but like willpower.
I will relay that to Tazzle.
Whether or not it has any magic effect at the moment, you're not sure. You can't see any evidence that it does, but you can tell that some of the spirit that was used to create it still resides.
Isn't gone.
Can we stack an Arcana check to get more information on that?
The only reason she could do it is because she has a specialty in the type of magic that was used to create it.
I also have a ghost type specialty.
Oh, that's true. You are actually a primary ghost specialist, so yeah, you can see what you ascertain.
Alrighty.
I just don't have any of that.
Yeah, Tazzle, this is out of your wheelhouse.
Do I find
Okay.
anything new?
what you come up with is kind of similar to what Kendra figured out. The staff isn't inherently inanimate. It's not conscious, it's not like alive, but it's not inherently inanimate either. Whatever this is made of it's not just wood, it's something a little bit more than that. You kind of ascertain that from your experience with things that aren't entirely physical but have some metaphysical properties to them, this item is only partially physical.
Alright. Hazel, would you be partial to the idea of me using my hatchet to just hit the tip, just out of curiosity?
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
All right. Well, let's be fairly gentle on it. You got a pretty
I'll-
strong weapon there,
I'll go gentle.
and this was made from
Yeah.
a baby, a Caleb.
Alright. Well, Jerry's gonna
It did come from a phantom, that is true.
waddle his way out of the dust pile he's been laying in with the hatchet and just sort of give a half-hearted swing at like the last 2 inches of the stick.
Make me an attack roll. Strength based, please.
Strength-based attack roll. Gotcha.
Seems like if this breaks and he gave me this thing, I'm just gonna be pissed.
You swing your hatchet just kind of like and try to like bang it off it to see if it'll bite into the stick. And your hatchet kind of clangs off of it. This wood is remarkably hard. It feels like you just hit your steel pipe with your hatchet.
Interesting.
You're-
Jerry's gonna look up at Tazzle and ask, "How do you feel about fire?"
Nope.
Oh, we don't usually like fire too much. On that note,
No, but
but if you want to give
I've
it
got a
try,
water
it seems
bottle.
Pretty interesting. It's gonna be magic fire though, right?
I'm just gonna pour some whiskey on the end and strike it with a match.
Yeah, so the whole thing will become on fire. This is a great idea.
Crawdaunt here.
Fire burns
Crawdaunt,
up.
Prepare for a
Fair enough.
fucking bubble beam.
Crawdaunt kind of rushes over your side, like, reared and ready to go.
Barry just tells Hazel, hold the stick upright when I light it. Fire burns up. We don't want the entire stick getting consumed.
Yeah.
My dogs are barking.
Well,
Riker's
the
having a-
street was barking, but
Riker's having a problem.
No, it's
But yeah,
Say
Death
that
gave,
be
us
Ruby.
gave me this.
Catch.
And,
Ah,
we
Well,
have
that's
some-
cool. He's a cool. Must be pretty generous. This is pretty rare.
Is it? I mean,
It's a good stick. Yeah, it's really hard to come by, and it's really hard to shape it too. It's very difficult to work with. But you already got it in stick shape, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's why I'm up in the air if I want to. I don't know what it does. Like, I don't know if it has any.
It's
special-
just a stick.
Really, it's just a straight special wood, like a very rare.
I mean, you could hit people with it and it won't break. Yeah, it's hard because it's like really hardwood, but it's like it's a stick, so it can still burn.
Okay. Okay, I get it. Makes
Like
sense.
even hardwood burns, it just takes longer.
Right. Okay. Alright, that's good to know. Cool. Alright, so I guess we can go ahead with your special... whatever you wanted to do with it, with the berries.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna like infuse it. I guess is what they call it. Like, kind of mix them together.
Okay. Can you ever change them out, or is it a one and done with the same
I mean, you can. It is harder, but I could. I don't know if you could.
No, I probably wouldn't. I'll just find you later if needs be.
I'm sure other people can too. I mean, you might be able to if you try hard, but it's hard to do.
Yeah, maybe I'll learn a way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can learn. It's just hard to do if you've never tried. I wouldn't do your like first try at like fusing stuff that way.
Yeah,
Not a good first experiment.
yeah, use regular sticks or something.
Well, regular stick is not gonna do very much. You're basically just gonna get a stick that's like wet with berry juice.
Yeah, that would be my luck. Alright.
But you kind of got me in an okay position here because you brought me an exceptionally good stick and like a mediocre berry.
A mediocre berry, yeah. So I'm gonna guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out after. So the berries must add something to the effect of.
Yeah, the berries kind of make the effect.
Mm.
The stick tells you how good it's gonna be, and the berry tells you what it's gonna do.
Okay. I don't know what.
So you got a really good stick, so the thing's gonna be good, but the thing is gonna be kind of okay. The thing, what it does is might not be that exciting because the berry's kind of lame.
All right.
I would hold off if anything for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I say kind of lame. It's still cool. And right now, it's just a stick. So, I mean, it's up to you. I won't break your stick if you don't want me to break it. But it is just a stick right now. And it's kind of a bonk stick. You can bonk someone with it. That's about it.
That's a good stick. As long as it doesn't go in the fire. No, I'm kidding. I don't say that.
Yeah, don't burn it. Don't burn the stick.
I'm always gonna have to have a water Pokemon with me.
He'll be upset with you if you burn him. Okay.
Nice. Good job.
Each of you is going to roll me a d20. And as a group, you're now going to pick one of each.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
6 and 14.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it, do
I
it.
like
Let's
that
do
plan.
Do it.
You want 6 and 14?
Yep.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 14. So this will be 18. This will be 17.
I love this forest bird sound.
It's so calming.
It's so
Is this the one I
nice.
sent
It's
you a
so
while back?
nice.
This
So
is,
good.
yeah. I think this is the one. It was either you or Kennedy sent this to me. Someone sent this to me.
I
Um,
definitely did not send this to you, so it's definitely Dazzle.
I remember just sitting and just picking up a bunch of these because we just the random sounds depending on where we are. I think I even had like lava too. Like if we
Yeah,
also-
I'm trying to do more of these. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes they don't work very well.
right.
I want a perception check from everybody.
That would have been so cool. Me and Kendra were down in the hot
Perception
lava
check.
pits. Let's see. Perception check.
Just steam noises. Okay, 12.
Well, I had bubbling too. It was like the steam, the bubbling.
Yeah.
4 or 14.
12, yeah, because his passive perception's ridiculous. 12, 14, and a 9. So, Jerry, you fail to notice this, but Tazzle and Kendra both do. A set of glowing orange eyes in the shadow of the bushes.
Oh.
Come out with your hands up.
Is that what you say?
I'm just kidding. No.
Was that in character?
It comes out with claws. Okay, go back.
No, that was
Okay.
not in character.
Okay. They're just hovering there, just kind of watching you. And as it kind of like leans forward to look at you, there's 2 more glowing orange spheres.
Ooh, I wonder. I don't know what it is, but it might be cool.
So we got 2 eyes in the nostrils. I'll like make a dog
I mean-
whistle go like
It could also be.
fucking
It could also be multiple eyes. Could be a spider-like thing.
Jerry and Kendra, you'll both
not
pick up on
not the Spinarak fucking
Give me the Spinarak!
Not
I've been waiting
again.
for one for years.
not the spiders, not the spiders.
No,
Jerry-
Tazzle, do you not remember that? It was like
No,
do you
the
not
only
remember
Spinaraks I
that?
dealt with was
Really early on, you guys got a
Heinrich.
bum rush
Yeah.
by spiders.
Are you there? I thought that was just me and Tyler, no?
No, it was just you guys, but I had this quest.
Oh,
Or had the same situation.
yeah. Yeah,
You all went through the spider-infested route.
Because I did want one, but we never ended up. finding
Jerry
one.
and Kendra will pick up on this. There's a whisper in the air. It's almost imperceptible, but you perceive it as like a chilling extra on the gust. And it's just this boom.
Ricky and get him.
Hmm.
Did you guys get my?
I'm gonna pull out
Instagram of Big Ian?
I'm gonna pull out some of my skull kibble that I usually have for Mr. Fister. Throw it here. Like into the path.
You throw some skull kibble.
Can
Can you what, Jerry?
Skull kibble? Is that what you said?
There's bone kibble. What is he rolling?
Oh, that was a perception check.
How fast we're gonna get our
Okay. What are you attempting to? Are you attempting to discern more about the figure?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if this is something that is
Okay.
a ghost type. That's my hunch.
You get roughly a size, and you can tell it's not that big.
I'm still gonna throw the bone kibble. See what
Oh yeah, I'm figuring you're doing that, but I'm just answering that.
Um,
So as you throw this
some
kibble,
hog jerky.
as Kendra, as you throw this kibble off in this, you can hear like something kind of like taking a whiff of the air, and this little creature finally emerges from the bush, kind of interested in what you've just thrown out under the street, and it goes, "Boom!"
Oh
Yes!
God!
Yes!
Happy Halloween!
And it sort of
Give
waddles.
me it!
It sort of
Give it to
waddles
me!
over to the skull jerky. It's like, "Boom!"
It's like the
Give it to
opposite
me!
version of, isn't that like the semi-female version of Phantom or something? That's like their
Yeah.
own thing. They're like,
Yeah,
What
it's a
is that?
pumpkaboo.
It's its own thing, but so yeah, Jerry immediately, and Kendra, after a bit of examination, recognized this as a ghost type pumpkaboo.
Give it! Give me the pumpkaboo.
Ew!
It's a
It seems
ghost
to go.
class type.
It seems to watch over. It seems to waddle over it, and it's not interested in the jerky, but it's interested in the skull kibble.
come on, please.
It's like it kind of smells it, and it kind of realizes it's made of meat. It goes, boo.
Oh no, what do you want? What do you want?
Boo.
I will give it some of the vegetarian kibble.
It seems to like kind of like sniff at it a little bit and goes, boo. And it kind of
What?
leans over to lick up whatever you just threw on the ground.
Yes.
Bam.
I will create a trail. Slowly.
Out of
Makes it
character,
slowly.
will Pokemon consume things that aren't like specifically food based?
Depends on the Pokemon. That's very situational.
For instance, Nickelback eats metal.
Nickelback does eat metal, particularly steel. He will eat steel.
Gotcha.
It very
Oh.
much depends on the creature.
Noted.
I want it. I want it.
Ew.
Yeah, Hunter, I'm gonna leave a tray of the vegetarian.
All right. It is willing to get somewhat close to you, but as it realizes it's close, it goes, bam. Kind of stands its ground.
I will smile and I'll give it a nod. Be like, hello, I am not here to hurt. It's my
Bam.
friend.
Bam.
Here for-
I have a question for you, Kendra.
Yeah.
Make me an Arcana check. You
I was
are
almost done.
intuitive enough to not make a grievous mistake. As you look down at this thing, you are clever enough to look at the fake face at the top and not into the holes of the body.
Nice.
That is intuition you have gained that you should not do that. As you can see, every time you glance over at it, the lights coming out of its body kind of get a little brighter. Damn.
Like, just trying to be friends. No need for that.
Damn.
I'm not here to harm. Then, god damn it, don't have any. Fucking. Don't have any, Don't have any grass types or fucking ghost types on me. God damn it. This is. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Out of curiosity, actually, I picked up some blood bags from the hospital a little while ago. I'm just gonna drip a little bit of one on the ground just to see what it does.
Blood bags?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a ghost type.
It sort of sniffs the air, picking up on the scent of the blood, and it kind of looks off in your direction and goes, "There." Jerry, you also make an Arcana check to see if you're clever enough.
Alrighty.
There.
Oh, it does not sound happy. It does not sound happy.
Yeah, Jerry, you are immediately aware that you do not glance at the. You know to be very careful what parts of ghosts you look at, and so you do not fall for the trap it is trying to set for you.
Can I just huck a Pokeball at it?
You could. It's full health.
Yeah, the higher the health, the harder it is.
I'm gonna wait that off then.
This would be a true fucking catch.
I'm gonna turn to it and be like, "You out here all?"
Kendra, as you say, you're out here all by yourself. It goes, "Bah."
Don't
And it kind of looks up in the air and it flashes its lights into the sky and goes, "Bah." You hear this eerie singing voice come from the forest behind it. It's almost like a whistling, just like a hollow gourd having air blown through it. Bam.
Can Jerry roll a perception check to see if he can see any movement in those woods from the direction of the gourd?
You can certainly see if you see movement.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
There doesn't seem to be any noticeable rustlings. It's just a sound carried on the air. Just,
As this is going on, I'm gonna tell Tazzle to not get at base of its body, look at the top.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. I wouldn't have known shit.
that cryptic warning for you, Taz. You're like, oh shit. Okay.
Usually that's where I look to try to make sure I can get a good reading on it. Apparently, don't do that.
And this thing will probably kill you. But do that. Don't look into the eye holes of its body, which is the actual eyes. Look into the top.
If the actual eyes are in its body.
Yes. I was gonna say kind of like
All
a
of you
Mimikyu, but I
here-
wouldn't do that.
A little bit. I mean, you would know what a Mimikyu is with your ghost hit, but all of you hear
Oh,
very distinctly a whistle coming on the air. That sound just kind of wafting with a very cold breeze.
this is
Bam.
not bueno.
Jerry's gonna look to the other two and ask, "Do y'all want to investigate that?" As his axe appears in his hand.
I do, as I wield both my whip and my.
Kendra, being of sound in mind, will be like, "That is not a good idea." This is
Let's get on. Biggie and roll out. No, I don't think I have Big Game with me, so never mind.
I don't think you do either. Are you? What's the group consensus, Jerry? Are you gonna go off on your?
Um,
Wait.
Interested in investigating.
as
I
you
am
do
too.
that,
Let's do it. Let's go slow. Let's stealth.
oh Jesus.
I don't have pass without a trace, guys. So I don't know who has advantage or
Mhm.
disadvantage.
Oh, hey, actually, I can go smoke form.
You can, but
I
it does not provide invulnerability to being noticed. It only provides invisibility to sight checks.
Ah.
Hey, I'll
A creature with any form of detection other than sight will still know you're there.
I'm gonna pop into smoke form anyway, just to be safe.
Okay.
I'll attempt to jump in one of the trees. See if I can. Close. Is it? I guess I'll try to go in the trees. Let me just give a straight. D20 for that. Or strength, whatever it might be. Yeah.
Wait, what are you trying to do to the trees, Tassel?
I was just gonna try to go. I was gonna see if I can get into one of the trees, depending on how close together they are.
Sure, make me an athletics check.
Since I'm a little bit lighter, I can maybe kind of like.
Make me an athletics check at advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I got a +3 for athletics. +1, I mean, that's trash bags.
You are able to, with some effort, leap yourself up into a fairly tall tree. And you are looking out over the canopy of trees. The little creature watches you do this and goes,
Hunter, can I make
mm-hmm.
a performance check to copy the noise? Like the humming?
The
that's
whistling or
coming
the big?
from
Oh,
the
you
whistling.
absolutely can do that. Give it a shot. Even role played it, adding to the success. You wait a second after you mime the sound back, and it immediately answers you back, seemingly now from another position, slightly closer.
How is the pumpkin boo reacting to my mimics? Is it coming closer? Is it staying further away?
It looked at you very intently when you did it. Like, Bill?
I'll do it again. I'll be like, "Ooh."
He's very focused on you. He goes, Bill!
I'm gonna take some of
Just
the
these two
vegetarian
waddles of-
kibble. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some of the vegetarian kibble out. I'm gonna be sitting crisscross on the ground. Gonna take some of the vegetarian kibble out, put it in one hand, lean forward, and go. Trying to get it closer to me.
Bill. He's apprehensive about getting within touching distance. Bill. You see a very bizarre sight, Kendra. He picks up a stick in his
The
mouth.
pumpkin
Yep, he picks up a stick in that little mouth. He goes, there! And there's this little flash of light, and the stick is exchanged with what's in your hand.
I will chuckle
He just
and
immediately.
I will chuckle and I will be like, "You are incredibly smart and talented now, aren't you?"
There. In the meantime,
You are
Tazzle,
helpful.
especially, you will notice after Kendra's whistling, whatever was making that sound is getting closer and continuing to let out that eerie cry. You being closest to the sound actually begin to feel like disturbed. Like it's colder than it has any right to be, even standing in the shadows during the day.
This is the thing we've been hearing that we're going after. We're heading towards away from Kendra, correct? farther from the boo.
It's now headed toward you.
Tazzle's just like, what the fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
It is
And Jerry
every
floated up
time
the
it
tree.
whistles, it's close. Every time it whistles, it's closer to you.
We need to get out of here.
I was gonna say Jerry's gonna mirror Tazzle and jump up into the nearest tree. Or float.
You smoke form up into a tree. Asmodeus comes over, just standing at the bottom of the tree. So Jerry, you're now up in the canopy as well. You see Tazzle kind of glancing out around, trying to identify where this is coming from, but all you guys can really see is the canopy from up here. So Kendra, this thing finishes eating the snack that it tricked out of your hand. Bam.
I'll just continue talking to it and giving it compliments and trying to urge it forward. Get it closer.
Let's see here. Okay. It kind of waddles its way to like a couple feet away from you and then plops itself down.
You're so cute. And smart. Yeah, I could use a friend like you.
Bam.
You know, there's a lot of bad people in black with big V's on their backs. We're trying to fight those guys. And with you and your trickery, I think you'd be a solid member to help us defeat them. And be a solid member of the team. What do you think?
Shudders. He shudders at Tazzle, actively causing all of the hair to stand up on both of your arms and legs and the back of your neck. Now, probably not more than 100 feet off. The Pumpkaboo immediately hears this and it kind of turns around to look in that direction and goes, "Bam."
I guess I'll try to go from tree to tree and see if I can get back towards Kendra, but still stay up here. Or towards her direction.
So what are you trying to do?
I'll try to go from tree to see how this works. I'll test out my skills of this. It's probably gonna be good. Try to go from tree to tree if they're not too
Alright,
far.
make me an athletic.
Man, I don't know if I want out my deck.
This is more of a balance check than anything. Maintain your. Oh, you can do dex too. You can do what's it called? Acrobatics. If you want.
Yeah,
They're
the
both
same.
whatever they're.
My deck
It's a
is-
balance check.
Oh, has an idea, but I will wait. Ah,
So Tazzle, though you are strong and light enough to bounce between, as you try to find footing in the nearest tree, you plummet out of the tree line, plop yourself on the ground.
Yeah, I don't have high.
Though not damaged, you are winded
Dex.
with a very loud crack. Oh!
Yeah.
It's like getting punched in the back. All of the wind just leaves your lungs. Oh.
Yeah, my dex and strength sucks.
it has an idea.
Okay.
Since I'm already in like the crisscross position, I'm gonna go into my personal ghost room and invite the pumpkin to join to have a proper conversation.
Well,
This may be a bad idea.
Dave is left extremely grayscale, almost like he's not even there, frozen in time. You are transported to a familiar
room.
place.
My
A
black
small
space.
space that you are able to create in your own head.
And I will have Lance join as well. That as well.
All right, Lance. Of course, being present is fine. He doesn't. Let's do it. Lance being present, he's just kind of hanging out behind, kind of observing what's going on here. The
Figured it might be
creature
a good.
that you're talking to goes from grayscale and out of this space, like Dave, and he shifts, like the colors bleeding back into him, into this realm.
The Punkaboo, you mean?
Who? Yep.
I'll be like, hello,
Who?
it is nice to meet
Who? Who are you?
you. Be like, my name is Kendra. Who are you?
Boo.
Boo? Nice to meet you, Boo.
Boo.
You know, Boo, I like you.
Oh?
I think you can like me too.
How?
What did it say?
How?
Be like, well, I think you might like me because one, you're playing pretty close to me, and two, you ate some foods that you seem to enjoy. How do you enjoy it?
He stole it.
I gave it to you.
Trixie Boo.
Trixie Boo indeed. But I like your tricksiness. I think it's really cute, actually, and very helpful.
How?
Yes, there are a lot of bad people, and we use some of your skills and mischievous to help stop them.
Why?
Why? Because, frankly, if I may, some of those bad people, the people in black with B on their back, could harm people and other Pokemon like you. And I'm sure that you have family out there and be very sad to see if they're mistreated or taken and killed. So I think it would be good to help, or I'd be very honored to tag along as friend. So what do you
It just
think?
kind of like doesn't have. It doesn't seem capable of like intuiting that kind of morality. He goes, so?
Hmm. Boo, are you sad
You sad when what?
when your friends go away?
Who?
Sad. Do you have friends, Boo?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. What if all of those friends were to leave forever and not come back? Would that make you sad?
Boo.
Is that a
Boo.
yes?
Boo.
Attack!
Boo.
That would be boo.
Oh,
This is-
poo!
Oh, poo.
You see? This is poo. Okay.
No, he says boo,
Big
like
shit.
boo, boo,
That's
boo.
his best
No, he's
friend.
saying boo.
Okay.
That would be
So,
boo.
So boo as in bad. Okay. Be like, but so I'm trying to stop that from happening. But I need friends like you who I need help with to stop those people. And if I don't have those friends, then you don't have your friends. Because the bad people will come and take them away.
That's boo.
Mm-hmm.
Kendra, even in this space that you're currently in, and particularly Jerry and Tazzle, as your skin begins to crawl, and the sound is almost as if it's in your ears.
Oh shit, I fell, didn't I? Well,
Yeah, you're on the ground still, but I mean, you probably picked yourself up at this point, but your skin is still crawling as the whistle sounds almost like it's coming from your ears.
be like, Jerry, let's go. Let's get back.
Hesitantly, Jerry's gonna agree with Tazzle and retreat out of the tree and try to regroup with Kendra before the entity reaches them.
As you regroup with Kendra, you can see her eyes are kind of like rolled back in her head, and she's kind of standing there out of it, while the boo is standing in front of her, kind of looking up at her.
Mm.
The boo, Kendra, in your world, as you hear that whistle, which disturbs you that it penetrates into this realm, you hear that boo, and it sort of like sends this even deeper shudder down you as you're like, I shouldn't be hearing that. The hell? And the boo kind of looks back and goes, ah, big boo.
Big boo.
Big boo?
I will know exactly what she's talking about, or it is talking
It's gonna
about.
give us some big boo boos. We're gonna get.
I will turn to Lance and be like, "Can you help me here, please?"
How? What do you want?
help me convince it to come along with us on our journey.
It's
It'd
a
be cool for you to
moron.
have- It's a moron. Lance.
What do you want me to do?
Hey, I figured you'd like it and have most friends. You and Mr. Fister get along pretty well.
Mr. Fister's capable of holding a conversation.
It's just a toddler.
It's not even a toddler, it's broken.
It's not broken.
Oh,
Some people could have called you broken when I found you in that volcano, but I didn't fucking let them happen. Now didn't I?
I was broken. I was
And I
broken,
put
but
you
I
back
was
together
fixable.
again, now didn't I?
That thing's just broken.
With time, it could be fixable. And a
Kendra, I'm
solid
not sure you
member to
understand.
our help.
Kendra, I'm not sure you're comprehending what I'm saying. That's not even a full spirit. That's a piece of a spirit. And apparently not the piece that had a brain.
What? Whatever.
Oh boy.
That's new. I've never heard of that.
have a brain.
We're in danger.
how Lance is talking to Kendra now is how Tazzle felt about Lance earlier.
You thought I was an idiot.
No, so Wolf, not you. No, you're not the boo. How Tazzle, the boo is now what Tazzle thought Lance was in the beginning for all the hatred he had.
Oh, stupid.
Now it's a full circle and you're feeling it.
It's just a piece, and not the smart piece.
So wait, if I catch this thing, is it gonna work or no?
It's just forever going to be stupid.
Don't call Boo that. That's
well, maybe
rude,
not
even
forever.
for
I
you,
don't know
Lance.
what happens. I don't know
You
what
may have-
happens when they evolve. I don't...
Hey, you may have been a great warrior on the battlefield once, but that does not mean you have to be rude, sir.
It's not even about being rude. I just don't understand what you want from me.
You're a ghost
I
type.
can't convince
Who's a ghost
something
type?
that doesn't.
Help me! Shouldn't there be a bond
That's
between you guys or
racist.
something?
Welcome to married life, Bubba.
Good shit. Lance,
You're a
I love you.
human. Every other human is a human. Why don't you make friends with that one?
How is that racist?
Where did race come out of this?
That is what he said.
You just told me that I'm a ghost, he's a ghost. Oh, you two should get along. Oh, yeah. Well, every other human is a human. Why don't you get along with every fucking human you meet?
Yeah, I'll look away.
Fair enough. I'm gonna squint my eyes and be like, "Touche, you little bastard." So you're not gonna help me.
I didn't say I wasn't going to help you. I don't know how.
Pat it on the hand or something. Make conversation. I don't know. Try to explain why it'd be a great idea.
Pat it on the head. That thing's feral.
How would you know? You haven't talked to it or approached it in any way.
You can't talk to it. You can't talk to it. It's deficient.
I know how Lance gets up. He can beat the shit out of me.
Lance. Lancelot. That's rude.
Combat.
Someone could have called
It's
you
not even
deficient
rude.
since you were stuck in a volcano for the past 2,000 years, but we didn't say that now,
It's
did
not
we?
even meant to be rude, Kendra. Kendra, it is not meant to be rude. It's true. He is not a full brain.
I'm just gonna squint at him, turn around to face Boo, sidestep so Lance is in view, be like, Boo, I have a friend for you.
Oh God.
I fucking hate you.
The Jack.
Kendra
Here
will
goes-
just whisper and
Hey.
be like, I love you too.
It goes, "Boo," and it kind of like waddles up to him. Like, hello, Boo. Yeah, okay. Yep, your name is Boo. Hello. Who? She calls me Lance. Okay, that's what I go by.
Lancelot.
Yes, Lancelot. Never. Who are
Hey.
you, Boo? Well, who were you? Boo. Boo. Boo was. Who? Who was Boo? The question seems to have confounded the little creature.
Oh no. Boo, Lance tells me that you're only. Where's your other half?
Big Boo.
Oh no.
Yeah. The big one consumed part of this one. Been greedy.
That's not fucking nice. Is there a way that we could get the other half back? Boo.
Killed the big one.
Kill the big one.
Sure.
You can't do
Why
some
not?
soul-sucking
I
thing
say
like it
kill
did to me.
More like an exorcism more than anything, right? Destroy the vessel and the spirits. Yeah, so on and so forth. It will find its way back to Boo.
Is there a way to do it without killing it? If we start to exercise and only extract Boo's portion, or we'll leave the rest.
I don't know. Do I look like an exorcism specialist? I didn't want to be a
Well-
ghost.
Fair enough, but you also did stab me multiple times and take my soul.
Instinctual.
Fair. Fair enough.
Ask Fister, he would know better than me. He's been a ghost much longer.
True. However, unfortunately, his 10,000 years to year 2.
Hey, it's Nicole.
He's not here at the moment.
Well, that does you a lot of fucking good, doesn't it?
Hey, he needed a break.
All I can discern...
You've seen all the shit
Yeah, whatever.
I've
All I
put
can
him
discern...
through.
Truth be told, I sleep through most of it. Anyway, truth be told, Little Boo there is not complete, and the rest of him is in whatever the hell Big Boo is. And as far as I know, if you kill the Big Boo, exorcise all the other spirits and so on and so forth. And then Little Boo becomes whoever he's supposed to be.
Do you suggest this or to take it as it is and get the fuck out of here?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know how strong or what the hell Big Boo is going to be.
No, I know what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be fun or pretty at any means necessary.
Well, your own discretion, though. I mean, he's functional, I guess. Like, he'll work. He'll just never be much of a conversationalist.
Good thing I don't need him to be. All right, Boo. What do you say to a little adventure, huh?
Kendra, you're talking to a 3-year-old. He doesn't know.
3-year-olds what adventures knows what adventures are.
Yes, but he's a 3-year-old because the other 80
Hey, it's
years
Nicole.
were forcibly cut off.
Yes,
years of
but
what's
I am
left.
working with what is left. He knows what an adventure is.
You're working
All
with-
children do.
I think you're working with no higher brain functions, but good luck to you.
Boo.
Well,
Would you like to go on an adventure? Kick some butt. Want to kick butt?
where?
Everywhere. You have
Why?
fun while doing it. I said the F word.
Why?
Because it's fun.
He kind of puts out like a pouty lower lip at the word fun. He's like,
Why is it fun? Is that what he said? Why is it fun?
he's like, why have fun?
Do you not? What is wrong with you? Have you never had fun?
Don't know.
Well, in this form, have you ever had fun?
Boo.
Take the-
Lance kind of like hovers up next to you and gives you like a side eye, like, yeah, uh-huh.
I'm gonna side eye him back and be like, I know. What, you're gonna think he's gonna turn into Nostradamus when we fucking kill the big one? Fine.
Kick his ass.
Oh.
Take him. Gotta go back to the original.
Are you
way.
scared of the big one?
Boo.
I'll take that as a yes. That's all I needed. Fucking. And I will remove my my
You remove what?
celestial plane. I will remove us all from my celestial plane.
Oh, you transition back to the
I-
reality of Lance is no longer out. Tazol and Jerry, you see Kendra's head kind of snap back into position, and Boo is just still kind of looking up at her like, Boo!
I'm gonna walk around and kind of stand protectively in front of Boo.
Boo? At this
I'm
point,
going to kill the big one so you can get the rest of your soul back. No need to be afraid anymore.
There you go. Now you're picking it up.
so Tazzle, You and Jerry both hear Kendra say this to the boo. I'm going to kill the big one. And, what? React however you please to that. But Kendra has just emerged from her like eyes rolled back state to go, I'm going to kill the big one.
Just imagining this in real time. This is fucked up. She tells him like, sounds fucking good. And guess who's coming out? This motherfucker. Oh, start freaking out.
I'll be like,
He's
Tazo,
He's a lot more
appreciate the
tame
help.
now because
Appreciate the help, but it's a grass type. That's not gonna do much.
All he can... He's got other things.
And at that, I will take Yulnir out. Since he's the last fire type I had in my party.
I don't remember what else I had. I think I had Chloe. So... Wait, I can't do anything else for you while you've had everything.
Hey Jerry. In your smoke form, you draw the attention of something malicious.
Let me think of
Make an Arcana check.
Chloe.
Fuck. Alright.
Good going, Jerry.
Yeah, I guess he'll be like, oh yeah,
Oh, blame me.
and he'll play.
You're the one who wants to kill the thing. I'm sorry, I'm not the malicious
So
one this
Boo
time.
can get rid of. Get the rest of it.
Jerry, you feel a chill behind you, and you're able to sort of instinctively react as a pink tendril-like hand reaches out to grab you.
Oh,
Oh my god. And it just kind of fades back into the shadow.
Just gonna look at my buddy.
ah. Well then.
I'm hold on. Do I see this?
Perception. Tell me, did you see that happen? Or Jerry, do you announce that just happened?
Jerry's just screaming. He's telling everyone there's tentacles coming after me with scary faces.
Okay. So Jerry, without even having to have seen it, but yes,
The
Kendra, you
jack-o'-lanterns.
get a good look at the abnormally large Gorgeist that just tried to yoink Jerry.
Once again, I will step in between it and Boo. Oh, I will
Well, where
hail.
it is, you have no idea. This thing, that's just a token I'm keeping. It disappeared into the shadow. For all
But,
what you can discern is that it is in the shadows around you somewhere.
what I will do then is, like a soccer ball, we'll put Boo in between my feet. And,
It seems
then,
Not happy about this, but also like not fighting it.
then, I'm going to take the whistle that it talks with, but make it challenging and angry. Be like, "Ugh." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're make a performance check.
I'm taunting the son of a bitch.
One thing to copy, it's another thing to mutate.
Yes!
Okay.
2 20s in a row!
Okay, that makes up for the 2 1s in a row earlier. You're chromatically neutral.
Once again, I am chromatically neutral.
You have seemingly caused some frustration as you hear a very deep toned. I need Tazzle, Kendra, Jerry, Asmodeus, Dave, and Yulnir to all make charisma saving throws.
Holy shit. Those nat 20s. Fuck.
Yes, you succeeded in taunting him. He's upset.
Ah, there it is.
Things-
There it is. There it is.
Oh,
I was
Oh,
going
shit.
back to my old video to see who I actually had. I remember now.
actually, by the way, Asmodeus, you don't need to make this check,
Alrighty.
but Dave and Yulnir still do. Oh God! Oh no! Yolnir?
Triple.
He has no charisma.
Oh no. Oh no, come on. Oh no, everybody has failed so far.
I was just double checking. Nobody do it for me, Peep. I was gonna have him instead of Chrono, but fuck that.
Hell, if he's out, he needs to make the check.
Just wanna make sure.
Roll a charisma check. Okay. Literally everybody here failed. Jerry,
I knew this was
you
gonna
are
happen.
Jerry, you find yourself unable to reapparate from your smoke form, and everybody else, as you kind of like feel something weird happening, you look down at your hands and they've become translucent. You're losing your physical form.
Oh. Fuck.
And Kendra and Jerry kind of realize that all of you have been forcibly transitioned partially into the ghost realm.
Just banish the shit out of this.
What this means functionally is all of your Pokemon have gained the ghost type for the foreseeable future.
Oh,
Oh shit!
alright.
Whole new meaning to Skeleton Crew.
Is that a ghost type move?
You don't know?
Okay, that's why I was wondering,
Jerry,
so many
roll a
people
history check.
into ghost type moves.
You could.
Alright, Jerry's gonna try to remember if he knows this.
Let's find out.
Let me see.
Check your history, sir.
Yep, checking. Alright, let's see. Am I smart? No.
Jerry, you know that it is very rare for a creature to have the ability to do this unwillingly to someone else.
Does Jerry know if there's like a counter measure? Like, is there a way to out of this?
No.
I can't roll for it?
That's part of your 12. You do not know enough about what has just happened to you to know if there is a counter for it. You are aware that it's a very rare ability that not a lot of ghosts can do, but you don't know quite how it works right now.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna also check for his. Oh, okay.
Kendra,
No
you
fucking
actually
idea.
have actually never seen this before.
Lovely.
And you hear a snickering on the back of just kind of like in the background.
Too scared to come out and fight face to face, huh? Have to lurk in the shadows like a coward.
Kendra, are you going to attempt to intimidate, or are you going to attempt to persuade, or are you actually going to try to? What are you trying to do with that sentence?
Make it come out, basically.
Let's find out. How many creatures are out right now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's roll a d8. Well, that's unfortunate. Yolnir. Out of Yolnir's shadow comes a creature, which you only very briefly catch a glimpse of. And it reaches these tendrils up around Yolnir and drags him down into the darkness.
What the fuck?
Dealing 9 points of ghost damage, but because Yolnir has taken on the ghost type, that's 18 points of ghost damage. As he fades back into the darkness that he came from.
I'm
But,
gonna
Yolnir-
have.
Yolnir just looks terrified. He's like, I can't.
Can I roll perception to see where it is? Or to see where it's coming from?
You could
Next. No. Then in that case, I'm gonna have Yulnir just like use Ember, but like on the ground safely in the shadows. Like make sure that it's got less spots to hide.
How many charges of Ember are you going to consume?
How many spots are there?
You're in a forest midday. There are innumerable shadows.
I'll use 5.
At least the general area around Yulnir is like smoldering. There's a pretty solid smoldering ring around him.
Just around him? I would think for 5 embers that'd be more.
Well, let me draw you a picture, right? Each ember will eliminate a square that he can appear in.
I didn't know that.
No, you didn't. That's why I asked you how many you wanted to use. So you've eliminated... I guess... say like this. Squares around him.
I'll do another 5 here. Here.
You don't
Here.
have that many to
Fucking
use.
out in the forest up.
So he's got no fucking charges of Ember left. I'm gonna need you to ping those spots. You got one here.
He's got 5 left.
I just got
Where
Light 'em
else?
Up by Fallout Boy playing in the back of my
Here.
head now.
Light 'em up.
Here. Here. Here.
So Yulnir just kind of like leans over and lets the hump on his back just boom, and he uses like a mini eruption to just spread embers everywhere.
Does the thing come out?
It does not appear from your attack, but it does let out a
Can Asmodeus use Shadow Punch?
On
What's he gonna
what?
try to do?
It's an unavoidable. It just says it punches from all the shadows.
Oh no shit.
Oh, is it fierce? Good shit,
That's
good
fucking
shit.
cool.
Let me read the description on Shadow Punch to see how this is going to play out. He is a good thing. He can do it. I just want to see how it's going to play out.
Right.
Unless
Based on the description.
All right. Yeah, Asmodeus can do a Shadow Punch. Roll me the damage.
Alrighty. Really?
That is the wrong die.
Oh, thank God. Alright.
You need to roll me a D6. Yeah, or is Asmodeus level 5 or D10?
Yeah, it's a D10.
8 points. 8 points of ghost damage. Asmodeus kind of like intuitively lifts some of the shadow around him and forms it into a fist and just drives it forward. And where none of you were expecting the very like tall shadow of the trunk of the tree just emerges having a fist mark on the side of its gourd. Ugh! And takes a considerable amount of damage. Shadow Punch
Now
level
that
5
it is out,
die. No, maybe the book. Okay, let me go check the book. Shadow Punch
now
said it
that
died.
it's
Hold on. Let's discern if the damage was too much there. Shadow.
Fuck yeah.
The book is probably probably correct. Let's see here.
I know a lot of moves jump around with many different.
So Tazzle is correct. It is not a die 10. It is 2d4.
Ah. Wait, for damage?
Yep, your that only does 2d4 damage, not a d10 damage.
Plus your dex.
2d4.
So instead of rolling a d10 plus 5, you're gonna roll a 2d4 plus 5 in the future.
Okay, I'll update that because I got a 1d10.
You can keep the 8 because it's a possible roll.
Yeah.
But in the future, we're gonna do 2d4.
Sorry.
Okay.
Since it's out in the open, I'm gonna have Dave use confusion.
Have Dave make an attack roll.
It's been so long since I used Dave.
Okay, that's enough.
Jesus. Oh,
8 points of psychic damage incurred. As it sort of slips back into the darkness.
no, because you're confused now. 15 plus you are confused.
That is fine. He still slips back into the darkness.
Oh.
Confusion is not going to rob him of the mechanism that he is using at the moment. It is going to cause him trouble when he goes to attack in a minute, though.
Use Dave, so I just have Dave out right now.
Let's find out. I can't remember if confusion is a 10 or 11 to beat.
My
God damn it.
confusion?
No, the confusion just works the same for everybody. It's a status.
Are you trying to snap out of it?
No, I don't remember what. There's 3 tiers, right? I don't remember what the barrier for can you play is. Where the in the why is my search function not working? Son of a bitch! Anyone know off the top of their head?
What are you trying
I don't remember if it's 10 or 11.
for what?
I'm not sure if he
I
gets
thought it
to
was
play.
11.
I'm not sure if he gets to play on a 10 or not.
I don't think it's a 10
Confusion?
because that's neutral.
11 sounds right.
10's like around
But is-
line.
I'm trying to remember if 10 means he hits himself on confusion too. That's the other thing, right? Honor,
Well, yeah,
honor,
he doesn't make a move.
yeah. So on the 10, so equal to 10, he does not get to play. All right, and he hurt himself a little. Oh, you hear a bunch of bushes crash off in the distance as he seems to have missed his mark. He's like, ah. Ugh.
Are we able to hit him since he in that spot briefly? Very good.
He did not pop up in view. You could try, but he did not pop up in view, so it's a disadvantage.
I will go for a Metal Claw.
That'll cause a melee. Okay, so Dave is gonna have to dart over there and
Whack!
attempt.
Yeah.
Let's find out. I think Dave can move 30, right?
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
Dave darts over there to get a Metal Claw, and he's all primed. He swings it back, and he cuts a bunch of foliage, but the thing is already gone when he gets there.
Oh yeah, Dave gets all the cool shit, and he can actually do more than takedown.
Yeah.
Dave's kind of badass.
Yeah, you can control him now.
No. That's why Dave doesn't respect her.
I'm above you now, lady.
Dazzle, Let's see here. Actually, no, not Taz. Oh, let's see. How many Pokemon are at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 2, 4, 6. 6 possible targets. Who's fucked? Well, that's actually... So when the die agrees with reality. Unfortunately, he's getting this again, so he pops up over here, missing his target. Ugh. Yeah. He's visible for an action. This is for anyone.
How far is that? Hold on, how far is that?
Who's going to capitalize on this opportunity?
I gotta check the
Jerry,
range and
Tassel?
stuff.
He's out
I
in
can
the
do
open.
confusion again. Yeah, he's out in the open. I can do confusion. It's 40. I can do confusion for feet.
Beep hasn't done anything, so he's gonna rage.
Okay.
So that's his best move.
Yeah. So as per usual with Meat Beep, the little passive head's like, please don't smack.
Yeah,
Get mean, Chloe. Here we go.
go get him. He's gonna run
Hello,
over.
that's beep beep.
Yeah.
But what is that? That doesn't accomplish any damage to him, though. So
So I guess it's a
Dave?
bonus action.
Yep.
Chloe. I'm gonna run over to him. How far away is he? I have a 35 movements.
he's 25 away
You
from
got
you.
plenty.
So I can run my ass over there.
He's 30 feet away from Asmodeus, Jerry.
Back to right before.
I think that's out of range of the Shadow Punch. Hang on, I gotta actually do a little bit of research on that one.
And I yeah.
He's gonna disappear. He's gonna disappear if no one makes any rolls.
I'm waiting for
actually,
beep beep to go because he said he wanted to go.
You can go
Yeah, sure.
concurrently. Go ahead and roll concurrently. Miss. Dave. Miss.
Fuck.
Asmodeus. are you doing it?
Asmodeus. That's damage.
Is that it?
You
So
need
that's
that.
in range of Shadow Punch?
I think it is, yeah. I couldn't find a range on it. I think it's just
Let me help you. There's absolutely a range on it. Let's see what. I would
The range
believe
is
that.
30. That is 35 feet. So
Oh, it does have 35. Oh, you found it already?
no, I'm saying like it's between him and Asmodeus. It's 35 feet.
The range is melee. He actually has to be in melee range to use this.
oh god, that's terrible. Okay, can Jerry make a move then?
What do you want Jerry to try?
Throwing the axe.
Sure. It's a pretty long throw, so let's see what you can do.
Right, that's gonna be a dex.
It's going to be dex based, and I'm going to give him half cover because he's ages away from you.
All right.
Plus, you have to get past Kendra's too.
I'm going to assume he's not going to hit Kendra. I'm not going to add the friendly fire risk in for that. That is not sufficient. You do land kinda in the general area, but it sees that you're attempting to do this, and it just disappears back into the shadow.
All right, I recall the axe.
Same target. Oh, he really does not like you. Last turn of confusion. Still doesn't get to play. Pops up over here. Snaps out of confusion.
Since we all roll again, I guess.
Because you have another opportunity. Miss, Dave.
No,
Did you move to melee or was that confusion?
that was confusion.
So he's here now. That's for Tazzle and Jerry too. This is your opportunity moment.
I gotta throw the axe again.
Does Asmodeus know any range attacks?
No, I don't think I don't have any in my current set.
Oh shit.
They're all melee.
Get
Can he? Yes. Does he? No.
'Cause he
What'd you
moves
say?
out of my range, right?
He did. He moved.
So I can-
But he
Jerry did
moved-
something.
But he moved through the mechanism of Phantom Force, so you get no opportunity attack.
Ooh, you both did it.
I was gonna say we both rolled pretty high for that.
I mean, I
Both
could
did
run
the
right up to him
thing.
again. He's 35 feet away.
Fair enough. Then you can do that.
Whenever my turn is. Not now.
Your turn is now. Everyone's turn is together. You have a group opportunity moment to attack him, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, Jerry, you threw the axe with a 22. Very good. So that is actually sufficient to hit him. So you can roll the damage on your axe, sir.
So that'd be
Alrighty.
it's the-
I'm assuming you have that written down somewhere. Yeah. Good.
I do indeed.
So that is going to be 7 points of steel damage. What was the secondary? Oh, never mind. Meat Beep did 7 damage. Meat Beep, what attack did you use?
That was supposed to be a quick attack.
Then it is 0 points of damage.
Because it's normal.
Normal type attack against a ghost.
And I'll attempt a heck for one.
So Jerry, you don't need to roll me a d20. You hit. You need to roll me the damage.
Wait, isn't the damage a d20? Isn't that just the strength?
No,
No.
d20. No. Okay,
Ooh!
that's the check.
That's the
That's the check to see if you hit. We know you hit already because you rolled a 22. Now you need to roll me the damage. You're gonna roll me a d6 plus your strength, Jerry, or your
Alright.
dex. It's a range throw, so it's your dex.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
5.
5 points of steel damage. Meanwhile, Meat Beep crits something.
That
He
was-
did a peck.
So that was
Wait,
another one I did.
damage on that.
Damn.
All right.
I don't know, magic.
Considerable amount of damage.
Everything will be alright.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He fit. God damn it.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Oh boy. That's actually story appropriate. Ugh. Jerry, once again, Tickle Monster is behind you.
That should be in range of Asmodeus's shadow
And
punch, I
you-
believe.
Jerry, you as an individual take 23 ghost damage. And locked in the form that you are, that's 46 damage, sir.
Might. Ooh, yeah, okay.
Wow, that's
That does not tickle.
So Jerry is almost instantly incapacitated. And another opportunity for attack has come.
So, yep, Asmodeus is gonna do his shadow punch again.
nice.
Yes, there we go, Dave. Attaboy.
Shadow Punch is pure damage, so give me 2d4 plus whatever the modifier is.
Yep.
Jerry, you still in chat? In your
Cool.
Yes.
You're all locked into your ghost form, too.
Alright, there we go. Oh, 24.
24 psychic damage.
And you're confused. For that
Okay,
fucking 20 right
fantastic.
there. Oh, yes.
Holy shit. Alright.
And whoops. Meat Beep, are you playing? What's going on?
Oh yeah.
You could end this.
Wait, good.
Oh, you got plenty of room.
Yeah, he can make it there. Meat Beep's very fast.
You can make it
Battlefield
there.
mobility. Battlefield mobility is not an issue for Meat Beep.
So I know if everyone works, we'll
If you can make it there, you can make it in. Hey,
This pack is unsuccessful. Get rid of your stupid arrow. I can't see.
My?
I can't see my gore. Yeah, your freaking arrow still. You have linger on.
Oh, it's not on my screen. That's why.
There we go.
I don't see it either.
I can see it. You have linger on, so I get to see it even after. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine was gone. Yeah, I know.
Let's see here. So first of all, so let's see. He was going to attack who? Where is he going to pop up? Oh, that's fun. So he was going to go here. He whiffed in confusion.
Anybody want to throw a Pokeball?
I'm highly tempted, actually.
That's a terrible one.
It's a terrible idea.
Do any of you have Ultra Balls?
I do.
No. No, because you used it on the,
I recall you using an Ultra Ball
On the Halo thing?
on the Heracross.
My hair
Yeah, I
cross.
bought
You used
two.
it.
I bought.
Oh, so you still have one left, yes.
Two Great Balls and a Pokeball
Yep.
to get
So he does. Okay, so he has one Ultra Ball left.
I'm sorry.
Dave is. That's not enough, Dave.
Because you gave me
Damn.
an electric ball last time to catch the fucking the AAA battery.
Helioptile, yeah.
Anyone else taking a turn, or we're gonna move on?
We can move on.
Oh, so okay, you're not gonna throw the axe this turn?
Nope,
I think
not this
he's
turn.
doing
You wanna
something.
throw anything, or-
I tried. Beep Beep can attack if he wishes.
It can make it there.
If he can make it
Although
there, he
there's
can
going
make
to
it.
be a danger of traveling across the cold. We'll see.
Um,
You've created difficult terrain, Kendra, so he actually can't make it if he goes right there.
yeah.
He can only make it to there because he can lose the 2 squares of difficult terrain and still get there.
Yeah, I'd have to dash all the way around.
But you can make it. You can make it to. I was just pinging right here. You can make it here because it only interacts with 2 squares of difficult terrain. You have 35 movement.
Oh. Does anybody want to attempt? Do you want to throw it, or does this? If we don't push this, will this affect the one you were trying to get anyway?
Yeah, I was trying to get the rest of the soul. So we have to kill this one to fix Boo.
Oh, you have to kill it if you don't own it. That's true. Of course, even if you do own it, it won't give a fuck about you, so it won't listen to you.
Big ass motherfucker. I guess we'll
He's going to disappear if no moves are made on him. Let's see here. That is not enough, Meat Beep.
17, isn't it?
He's going after 4. Does he succeed? No. So he pops up here with a fail to
It's
attack.
damage.
Yeah, the damage is not moving his health bar enough for you guys to even see because it's the freaking proficiency bonus of.
Okay, Dave's gonna go in again. Confusion.
That's a miss. Asmodeus, you could step forward and attempt to punch him if you wish.
That's exactly what Asmodeus is gonna do. Except this time, because I'm in melee range, I'm not gonna use Shadow Punch.
Oh,
Why would you not use Shadow Punch? It's an automatic attack.
I know
You
it's an
want to do
automatic
more
attack. I think I can do more damage with Stomping Tantrum.
Stomping Tantrum does do significantly more damage than it hits.
So yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do is Stomping Tantrum.
It's a significantly stronger.
Let's see. I don't quite remember what I have to roll for accuracy to see if it hits. Is that a 1d20?
D20 plus, it looks like strength. The D20 plus Asmodeus is strength.
Plus what?
Plus
His
Asmodeus'
strength.
Ah, thank you. You broke up for a second.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see what
Jerry,
hits.
also remember, his shadow punch would have done double damage. This time.
So, Asmodeus, you are able to stomp up a bunch of the ground around you, but it doesn't seem to affect the floating spirit in front of you, who just kind of like giggles at the intention of Asmodeus.
Yes, it's hovering.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Would you try to try anything?
Do you want me to try to attack it, or do you want me to try to catch it?
I would say attack it. I mean, it's not gonna listen.
That's true. Heracross doesn't listen to it.
That is not enough.
Same thing as last time.
Damn.
So nobody succeeded in damaging him this turn. Who's he after? 6. Oh, really? Okay. Let's see if he succeeds. Oh, he do. Oh, not only does he do, he break completely out. So, Meat Beep, in your attempt to peck him again, he almost seems to apparate behind Meat Beep and proceeds to drag him into the shadows. This does 18 damage, amplified by the fact that you're a ghost type is 36 to Meat Beep.
Are you kidding me? You just got one shot at it. That's 33 health.
Oof! Meat Beep, your remaining head is dragged under the ground and essentially drowned in shadow. Tazzle, you can use your turn to deploy another Pokemon who will not be able to act this round. Asmodeus
Oh.
and Dave may act.
Fuck. Okay.
It's a miss from Dave. Asmodeus, you're up.
Move within melee range, and then I'm gonna do the shadow punch.
Fantastic. That's 2d4 damage automatically. Plus his whatever modifier.
Right.
What is the modifier on Shadow Punch? It's wisdom or dexterity. Your call. All right. That's a considerable amount of damage.
Fuck it, I might as well
It's
try.
12 damage.
Tazzle, who are you deploying, if anybody? Little boy! Little boy!
Take him down! He's almost done! Get him
He's
with a
tri-
level 2!
Triple A.
Triple A. I love it.
All right. Who's he after now?
Oh no,
Castle.
Triple A.
Tazzle, I'm sorry. It was random.
No, you're bouncing, baby boy. No.
But the good news is AAA is not under the ghost spell, so this might not kill him.
Can I attempt to grapple as Tazzle?
Ah, shit.
29.
Seeing the little lizard get
Wow,
deployed.
them 10s.
Seeing the little lizard get deployed, he immediately goes over there. And AAA, who's just about the height of the terrifying little pumpkin face, goes and kind of collapses over. And the Gorgeist is kind of like, I didn't even hit him. Okay.
Didn't even hit him.
You're like, I scared him.
That is
Fuck.
Ah!
insufficient.
You son of a...
Dang. You scared him to death.
I'm gonna smack a soul with a soul. I'm gonna friggin' melee this bitch with my staff.
Anyone else?
As he's
Asmodeus.
Smack him in the
I was
back.
gonna say, unless Tazzle, you want to be breaking pumpkins with a stick, might as well repeat
not-
the.
He's now one-shot 2 of your Pokemon, Tazzle.
Yeah, dude, Tazzle's
I was gonna say,
trying to
do you-
use my stick.
Do you want to exact revenge?
I do.
All right, then yeah, I'll let Asmodeus
Hey, it's
concede to Tazzle. Go.
Get it and have a trash attack.
You're gonna try to attack it with a. That tells you you're making a melee attack, a strength-based melee attack.
Yep, it's terrible, but we'll see what happens.
With
Alright,
a
let's see.
spirit stick, with spirit oak.
Find out.
I'm gonna fucking take this new stick of mine and soul on soul and smack this motherfucker. For an 18!
Oh! Oh shit!
As
That
you
will
can
hit.
in AAA, I'm just gonna come up and fucking baseball swing this motherfucker.
You, but to be fair, he didn't hit AAA. He just scared AAA almost to death.
Hey man, I'm gonna fall in the literal shock and just pass it. So,
His poor little lizard heart just gave out.
one knife.
You'd be like, oh look, this is so nice. It's the first time I'm out. Oh!
How the hell did I shut off?
You basically deployed him into the face of this big fuck off ghost.
He
He's like,
couldn't have had the easiest takedown.
Hunter, can we please make it so AAA is Tazzle of Salem?
that's pretty much what's happening automatically here.
That would be the luck. Imagine if he brought him down. Alright,
So Tazzle, roll me a strength-based attack. You're gonna roll me a d6 plus your strength.
is it just okay?
Mhm.
So,
That, my friend, is exact lethal.
Oh,
As you smash the side of this pumpkin with your stick in rage, you can see a crack start to form. And this bright yellow light begins to leak out the side of it in just all sorts of directions.
I'm gonna jam my fucking staff into it. to see
we
if it
killed the
sucks up
evil
souls.
pumpkin.
The soul staff's gonna drain more souls.
You can see the mouth on it turn to a frown and then just open up unbelievably wide as the little face on top just turns to like a screaming expression. And there's just this beam of yellow light.
It's gonna be like Frostborn, the Lich King. Frostborn hungers. Because that's what he does every time it kills something, it takes the soul.
Yep.
It gets more
I'll
powerful.
one of these little yellow beams will make its way over into one of the eye holes of Boo, who immediately seems to be filled with a sort of recollection.
Boo, are you okay? Boo.
As Boo kind of falls backwards on the ground, and then as they begin to sit up, they're like looking around. Huh?
I'll like help it sit up. We'll be like, Boo, are you okay?
They
At the
swallow
same
me
time-
as I kick Boo. No, I'm getting-
All of you see your physical bodies begin to reapparate.
That's
And
nice.
Jerry, you are returned to your full form.
Oh yeah, my little cloud of smoke has just been ejecting an axe. I forgot I wasn't actually throwing it.
At the same time, I'm gonna deploy Thickman Jones and be like,
Big Man Jones is like.
just hopping along. He's like doing the work along the the ground. Like,
So
have you
he's-
seen like eel? Have you seen like seals move? It's the funniest fucking thing
Yeah,
ever.
they flop.
It's just like blop 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 blop.
Flop.
I like to think he's so stupid. He's like licking the ember. His tongue is just covered in water. Is how he's putting them on. As he proceeds to clean up the embers, the Boo sits up. It's like, huh.
Lance just pops out. He's like, I take it back. That is the dumbest creature I've ever seen.
He's like, yeah, that thing might have had half a brain, but now I've seen something with fantastic.
You could do its eyes.
I like to think Thick Man Jones is like, insult me all you wish. My brain is too smooth; it slides right off.
Moment.
Someone write that down. That was beautiful. Tazzle, you call this episode Fighting of the Shadows and
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Smooth Brains and Fighting Dark
Smooth
Shadows.
brains.
Smooth Brains and Dark Shadows.
That's remarkably accurate for the content of.
There you go. Title.
Um, so let's see who participated. In this. He is no
A lot of
longer.
Triple A.
He's no longer a Beldum. He is a. Oh,
My beautiful bouncing baby boy.
and he is this. Then let's see. That was the one that you used for that fight, and then Josh used Asmodeus, who's gonna get. And then let's see. Trevor, you used.
Yulnir put out the Yulnir created the embers.
Oh, true. Mjolnir was there for a moment. He didn't participate in the fight.
Fire
He did
going
something.
on here?
No, that's what Thickman Jones just put out.
Oh, I was gonna say Crawdon could help him too, but he's got it. He's got it.
He's got it under control.
Like, thanks, Mom. Dave's just like, that was annoying.
Why can't I find it? Where the fuck?
Hello? Stand up here, girl.
Yeah, I'll give him some credit for participating in the beginning of that fight. And then let's see here. Dodo Beep, you participated in that fight. You did considerable damage to him actually in that fight. And then
We all
though
did
you-
considerable damage.
even though you were immediately murked, Triple A also participated.
For 5
He was about to
seconds.
get him. He had him on the ropes.
He did. So, with the battle concluded, Jerry, it feels like your arms and legs and every bit of you feels like it was attempted to have been torn off and then jammed back into place.
Asmodeus needs to carry you for a while.
It's like all of your joints feel like simultaneously dislocated. You're like,
Well, Asmodeus is gonna come and carry me for a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I just. It's like, he's got to carry you for.
Jerry, you definitely have the impression with your expertise that if that ghost had had a better grip on you when it attacked you, you probably would not be alive.
We'll add that to the trauma bin.
You were almost abducted.
By aliens! It's the aliens, I tell you.
He's kind of alien-like.
You
Jerry's
say
the kind
that,
of
and then there's
person-
LGM. How can you say that when LGM?
But the difference is Elgin is not alien-like. He is alien-like, straight up. That's not...
God.
Jerry gives off the impression that if he were to retell the story, no one would believe him.
I feel like the two people here would believe you very closely.
We were fucking there.
I meant as a bar story.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. I don't think many people would.
Like, I almost got my limbs ripped off, Kangaskhan style. Fucking.
Oh my god, that Pokemon is badass.
No, I meant Genghis.
Oh,
Not
I
Kangas.
said Kangaskhan.
Oh, Genghis Khan, not Kangas Khan.
I thought he said I heard Kangaskhan.
I also thought for sure, but it doesn't matter. So the boo sits up with your help and looks up at you like, "Who?"
Like, I got the rest of your soul back. I said I would.
Oh, boo.
Feel better now?
Boo.
Better now.
Boo.
Guys, give me a second. And I'll put a hand side of his shoulders, and I'll go back in my room. Go
As
through.
Kendra's head just like rolls back again. She's just looking to the sky with her eyes roll back in her head. Oh,
You're like, "You okay?"
oh. Who are you?
I'm Kendra. We met before.
Well, we did.
Yes.
Oh,
Who are you?
Boo.
Yes. I didn't know if you had a different name that you had. So that. Are you
Oh.
okay?
Huh. Huh. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't? How much do you remember?
There was a car.
Car?
And it was dark.
Huh? How old are you, Boo?
I don't know.
This last thing that you remember, were you shorter or taller than you are now? Well, not than you are, but were you? How big were you?
Bigger.
Tall, like me?
Uh, uh,
Or small, like this? And I'll put my hand up to my hip. Be like this height.
bigger.
And I'll just like slowly put my hand up. Stop.
Yeah. I think. It's all blurry.
Okay, Boo.
Yeah?
Lance! Lance!
Alright. Lance is like,
I don't know how to do. I don't know how to do this. I
what do you mean?
don't think he remembers that he's a.
Oh, I got this one. Watch.
Dear God.
Lance hovers down to his face. He goes, "You're dead. You're a
Oh
ghost.
dear God.
You're trapped in a pumpkin. You'll be there forever." You're
Oh
welcome.
my God, no.
You tell him, Lance.
Lance,
You
no.
said that, but still.
And the boo just kind of like sits down and goes, "Huh."
Huh? That's all he says. He doesn't care. Fucking-
He's just like, "Huh."
That's how neat.
It's like mud.
That's
is it,
nice.
Marshall and fucking...
So this is
Boo.
dead.
Yeah, but you're like also now alive. And you inhabit a pumpkin.
Huh.
You're quite adorable.
Cool.
Yeah. And you can do cool things.
Huh.
Like face
Huh.
through walls. Hide in shadows. That's pretty freaking cool.
How?
Lance! Teach him to face through shadows.
What?
Face through walls and hide in shadows.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
He's a hard surface like
I'm made of metal.
Caleb. They can't either. Caleb's wood hits the walls.
You call yourself a ghost type expert, but you're incredibly ignorant.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Lance,
Lance.
but I love you.
You know what? Let me give you a comparison, right? Hey, you're a human. Go play basketball. What's that? You don't know how?
Fair enough.
Go paint a Da Vinci. What? You don't know how? It's fucking hard.
Speak of Lance, I've never
What?
met Da Vinci.
No,
Castle.
I'm not that old.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, I am that
2000.
old, but like, not that old. No, I can't. No, I was sitting in a cave for a long time.
I know. I said 2,000 years.
That's probably a little bit of an exaggeration.
What?
It's too
Mean exaggeration.
It was like 70.
Mr. Fist.
Oh.
1700. We rounded up. It's fine. I mean, Mr. Fister's been dead for 10,000.
Oh shit.
What are you going to do about that?
Good lord, good lord.
Yeah, he was a farmer in the age of the dinosaurs.
That's not how that works, Lance.
Yeah, okay, he's not that old, but he's pretty fucking old.
He's pretty old, yeah.
He was also a slave. To
Medieval
the,
ages.
but he was also a slave to the Umbra King. So, you know.
This is true. This is true. When I told you you were dead, how
Mhm.
did you feel, and how can we make it better? So he
You can't.
can join the team. Great.
How would you come to terms with it if I told you were dead?
I mean, eventually with time.
There you go.
Fuck.
How would you come to terms with the fact if I told you were trapped in a body that would never die until you were eventually destroyed or exorcised by a force outside of your control?
That's a lot, for one.
There you go.
Two, I would be immortal. So,
Immortality sucks dick.
hey, it's about who you spend it with.
You can't spend it with anyone because everyone else dies.
Is frequently the problem.
Until, like, hey, if everyone else dies, then they can also inhabit inanimate objects, possibly. Technically, you won't be alone.
You overestimate how good of an existence this is.
True.
I remember exactly 3 things about my life, and 2 of them had to do with how I died.
He told me he died in a car crash.
Brutal. What's a car?
Boo, were you in the car? Or were you, like, walking?
Walking.
Hit and run! On Halloween, no less. Wearing a pumpkin.
Wearing a pumpkin.
You didn't answer my question. What's a car?
Think Dave, but with no arms and wheels.
That's terrifying.
It's not what a car is, but the
Then
shape
why did you
is.
tell me that?
It's
You
the
lied to
general
me.
shape. No, I did not lie. It's the shape. I'm trying to let you
Oh.
figure out like what it looks like.
So they're pointy.
Some of them. Some of them.
Jeff, get down, buddy.
You grind down the nose sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them have windows. All of them have windows. Never mind. All of them have windows.
Still have windows.
So think like
Ew.
Dave. So think Dave with no arms, on the ground with 4 wheels, no nose, no eyes. Windows where the eyes should be, and then other. And then they have doors attached to them that you can go inside.
This is horrific.
Sir, think steel carriage. It roars.
As Jerry just inadvertently, which is something he can do but has not flexed the ability to do, inadvertently invades your mental space.
That's
He's
such
like,
a
"Hey,
beautiful
this ain't
skill.
going well." Metal
Jerry-
carriage.
At this point, Tazza, you see Jerry's little smoke ball just sort of like become very translucent as he invades the mental space that Kendra is currently in.
God,
And
Jerry,
he's
get
like,
out of my.
he's like,
I'm
he's like,
always
think
left
metal
alone.
carriage. Think metal carriage. And Lance is just like, okay. We had metal carriages. They were called chariots.
Think chariot with power.
Enclosed.
With power.
No
What kind of
horses.
power? No
No
horses.
horses. It moves on its own.
This is horrific.
It's magic. And gasoline.
Oh,
Teenagers
Some of
wreck
them-
them all the time.
you
Some
should
of
get
them
me
are
some
electric.
gasoline. I wonder what I would become if I had gasoline.
Beautiful, beautiful fire.
You'd be burst in flames, yeah.
Oh,
That would
do
hurt.
cars suddenly burst into flames?
Yes,
If
they
you
blow
drive
up.
them right,
Oh, no wonder you died.
Except he was a human like me, and he got hit by one of the cars.
Oh,
Yeah, those cars, very heavy.
probably
And,
a catapult.
Yeah, human, very breakable, as you know.
Yeah. You're very squishy. Yeah, someone threw a car at you. That sucks.
A lot of people go through the windshield, like die, and get their guts cut open. It's gross.
Oh,
Oh my god.
brutal.
Lance,
Brutal.
when we see one of these cars, I need to show you this. This is great. I'm writing this down in my notes. Show
I
Lance
will.
a car.
I'll have to fight one of these things. Our battle is legendary.
I'm just standing there like, what the fuck?
To see who's better at. Cutting
What is
things.
happening? Everybody abandoned me again.
If they have explosions and fire. This will be quite a fight.
We will go to a junkyard. So you.
A junkyard. Nice. Ah,
I will
junkyard.
mentally prepare myself for a battle with one of these cars.
For your information, a junkyard is a graveyard for these cars.
They die?
Battle, they do indeed
They die. Yeah, they die.
Become a mission of mine to kill a car.
Don't worry,
There
it's
are
not
lots of-
hard.
But there's a lot of different types of cars. Some
Do they
are
have
big.
a distinct weak point? They sound quite dangerous.
The tires are a distinct weak point. The front engine.
The fucking
Stinky.
oil pan is a weak point. Drive that sucker over a pothole and watch it burn. Sorry. Sorry, that got personal. My bad. That was a little out of character.
bottles are vicious. Fuck.
I'm gonna hold you to this. I will kill a car.
Lance,
What?
this is a good opportune time
Oh,
since Boo is here.
Oh yeah,
I-
he's still traumatized.
I've been wondering recently.
Okay.
I know you sleep a lot, but with Mr. Fister taking a break, I'm gonna need a new right-hand ghosty guy.
Okay.
And I was wondering how you would feel if I officially caught you.
I mean that's fine.
That's fine to you.
It doesn't really change anything.
I just wanted to see 'cause you're out all the time anyway, so it's just
That's
like,
why it doesn't really change anything. You're still just gonna pull me out whenever you want me anyway.
if it helps, it'd be a lot more often.
Okay. Yeah,
That
that's
cool
that,
with you.
that's fine. I have a
And you
condition.
would. Oh, okay. What's your condition?
Don't catch me in a basic bitch ball.
Oh, fuck. What color do you want?
Just something special.
Something special.
Jerry's just
I'll
gonna
make it
quietly
custom.
shake a spray paint can.
That works.
Jerry?
I mean, you can paint it. You can paint it. That makes it special. Just don't catch me in a basic bitch ball. I'm better than that.
Understandable.
Yep.
Actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna take out a red Pokeball.
Okay.
Fuck, Jerry, you don't actually have spray. Fuck.
Okay,
I'll be.
Hunter, for the sake of this, can I have some blue spray paint? Just kind of pull it out of my beard, or like purple.
No, blue. Because he's blue.
Mm, but he'll be purple eventually.
Blue.
Sure. Through the power of grayscale, you have one can of blue spray paint.
Okay,
Pokeball
so
small, I will have blue spray paint later.
I'm
This is beautiful.
going
To
to
be
take out.
consumed with this action.
God damn it! Alright.
So as he's doing that, I'm gonna take a Carver hunting Bowie knife. I'm gonna
Mhm.
take out Pokeball, and I'm gonna carve in like a little sword with an eye in the center of it on the top of the Pokeball, and then I'm gonna take the spray paint, and I'm going to leave the rest like basically just spray paint the eye blue on top. Then
Tazzle, by the way, from your perspective, because she's interacting with a physical object, though her head is rolled back and her eyes are to it, she is now reaching into her bag with her head rolled back,
What
not
the
looking,
fuck?
and she has pulled out a knife and is carving something on a Pokeball while her head is rolled back.
she's possessed.
So it's just like side eye, like looking over, like what is fucking happening right now?
So I'm gonna show it
Very
to Lance,
questioning on
and I'll
having
be like,
Crawdont fucking bubble beam this.
Are you gonna have Crawdont Bubble Beamer while she's unconscious?
Can you stop that?
That would be so funny. She gets ripped out of the spirit realm. Is like, what the fuck?
I knew this boozy.
Tazzle!
Fucking beating the shit out of it.
Tazo's just gonna be like, I'm sorry, man, that was creepy for me.
You're creeping me out.
But yeah, I'm gonna show Lance the artwork I did, and I'll be like, would you like me to add anything?
No, it's cool. It's custom. It's just special. You know?
Yeah, it's special. All right, buddy. Here we go. Do I have to roll for this, or can I just tap him on the face?
Because this is such a long-standing partner who is willing to be caught, you can just say he has been caught.
Yay!
Now, what this caveat is, Lance now takes up one of your 4 slots.
I know.
So, that means you have to choose if he's staying with you or if one of the 4 you already had with you.
Well, hold on. I'll be like, Lance is gonna be one of my friends forever now, and seems like you can use one of those right now. Boo. So, would you like to join my team? It'll help you work some things out, work through the distress you have.
Maybe. I guess. I don't really know what else to do. I guess I'm a pumpkin now.
Not quite adorable. Just
I guess it's good to be cute.
and I'll hold out the Pokeball. I'll be like,
For him, you do
can
need to
say
make.
no.
For him, you do need to make me a check.
I know, but I'm just double checking. Be like, sure you want this?
I don't really know what I want.
We can always have it, so you can travel with us in time and decide later on.
I think it's best if you choose. I'm a little confused.
How about this, Boo? We're heading to Flame, which is a city of forms. Why don't you travel with us in this form to get there? Hang out, have some fun, have some time, and get back to this.
He kind of looks up. He goes, "Hey, Lance, Hi. What's it like to be caught? He goes, oh, kind of doesn't change anything. Feels like being asleep, basically. Oh. He kind of turns over to you, Kendra. He goes, I think I'd like to be asleep now.
Oh. Oh, that's so depressing.
That's so sad. I'll be like,
Wait.
Okay.
Time out of character. Does that mean that most Pokemon are just in a constant state of battle when they're conscious?
Pretty much. To the Pokemon's perspective, they're kind of just sleeping until you pull them out. And if you pull them out into battle, it's basically imagine rolling out of bed into a fist fight. Yeah, basically.
So like their every waking moment's combat. What the fuck?
If you never,
Basically the Winter Soldier. Yeah.
if you never use them for anything but combat, then yeah, that is exactly what their life is like.
Now
That's
you understand
so
why
dark.
now you understand why I like switching my fourth Pokemon so much. It's because
That's
I
how
feel
I
bad.
have decided that Pokeballs work.
I
damn.
want it to be like a Professor Oak kind of thing. You don't understand that reference because you haven't seen Pokemon, but it's a lot.
Yeah, what are you really doing? Fucking what are you doing? Thanks, kids.
So I will add the Pokeboo
Lancelot?
to your thing. It is, yeah. You definitely catch with that. So again, is he staying with you or is he poofing away?
So what?
Oh, we
I
need to roll
just-
some things. We need to roll some things, right, for Pumpkaboo.
Okay.
First of all, are they gendered? Let's see. They are gendered. Let's find out.
Roll me that gender.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Congratulations, sir.
It's a boy. Yeah, exactly. It's a boy, and the ability is Frisk,
Risk.
which means is when you enter battle with a Pokemon, you can reveal what their held item is if they have one.
Oh, that's a cool one. That's what my Noibat's got, I believe.
And then, so let me add a Pumpkaboo here. Pumpkaboo.
I'm gonna send Thickman Jones and keep Lance.
Man Jones pieces out. Lance stays around. And are you keeping Pumpkaboo or?
Seeing as he wants to sleep, I will respect his wishes.
You can send him away? Okay.
I'll send him.
Pumpkaboo is level 4, by the way.
I'm curious, what level was that the guy's
Kendra, let's say retroactively you used your D12 to find out. Or your D20 check to get a 12. If you find out, let's find out. Let's see if Kendra discerns. Ah, you do. That
9.
Poltergeist was level 12.
Oh!
fuck? Got some major XP, boys.
Hmm.
I hope so.
Okay, I'll end this dreamscape. I will end my spirit room.
Just gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'll just stick to ranged attacks.
Fights. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't like you went in for a melee attack either. The thing came to you.
Yeah, I think
I know. I'm just that huggable.
Did you know? So, fun Pokemon fact, which Kennedy will already know, but I will share with you because I'm a nerd. There is a unique Pokemon move to the Pokemon called Mimikyu called Let's Snuggle Forever,
that's horrible.
That's so great.
where it literally drags you under the tarp that it's using to hide the monstrosity that it is, and all you see is something banging to get out of the tarp before it goes quiet.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
it's not a good move. It's not like they literally drag you to the center of hell and bother you.
No,
Let's
it's
forever.
fucked up. That's why I like it. That's terrible, and I'm so glad that's in the Pokemon universe.
To give some context on what a Mimikyu is,
It's disgusting.
It's this.
Oh, that's horrific.
It is. It's awesomely horrific.
So you can tell that the whole thing is a puppet. The actual creature is the only thing of the actual creature you can see are those two little slits that are the eyes that it's looking through.
That's kind of.
It's supposed to be a puppet of a Pikachu. The actual creature is under there. So when it uses Let's Snuggle Forever, two black tendrils come out from under the puppet and drag you underneath. And the last thing you see is it struggling to get out.
I want to splice it with Asmodeus. I still have the species splicer.
True.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Correct.
So and to give you some context for how strong Let's Snuggle Forever is, Hyper Beam is 150 power. Let's Snuggle Forever is 190.
Oh Jesus
What
Christ!
the fuck?
Oh,
That's-
You think that's fucked up? Josh, you think that's fucked up? Cubone wears the head of its.
Of its dead mother, yeah.
oh no, I knew that one. That one's sad, but in a good way. I like the
See,
Logia and that.
Badass.
That move came from Generation 7, where Z moves were a thing. They're like this one time per battle uber move. And they all have such over the top, ridiculous names. There's no reason for it. the box art legendary, and I'm gonna say this too because this is a move that I'm a big fan of because it's so ridiculously over the top. The box art legendary's one time Z move is called Light That Burns the Sky.
What the fuck?
God damn.
I love it.
Tapu Koko? Are you talking about Solgaleo?
Mega Necrozma.
Mega Necrozma? That's Mega Necrozma?
Mega
Jeez.
Necrozma's Z move is Light That Burns the Sky.
Fuck, man. No, you live Octavia.
It's essentially a fucking spirit bomb.
Just Pokemon fans saw Dragon Ball Z and they're like, "Aight."
This was
It's fucking stupid because it ignores abilities, it ignores resistances, it has 200 base power, and because it's psychic, for Necrozma, it's stab, so it has 300 base power. It's a big fuck off nuke.
Shall we continue to follow?
Because we had such a long encounter there, we're gonna make that the only encounter.
Yeah, understandable.
You guys will arrive in Floroma City in the evening time.
Sweet. I'm gonna head straight to the Pokemon Center just to get like a good
Let me
old
switch.
checkup.
Switch the music here to some town music.
This is the music of my childhood.
So much time spent sitting in Pokemon centers.
Oh my god. Josh, did you ever play Pokemon when?
The old 2D game for PS2.
No.
That's the one you played?
I did play a Pokemon for PS2. Yes.
You probably played Pokemon Stadium.
Might have been.
Pokemon was phenomenal.
So you guys enter Floroma City from the west, which means that you guys are entering from the power plant. You cross over a bridge over a rather large river, and you start to see on either side of the path these large arrays of solar panels, and there's some wind turbines set up, and all of this is being funneled into this massive renewable power plant.
Am I the only one still in the forest?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm still in the woods, bro.
That's because I'm bad at my job.
It's
Aha.
okay, it's okay.
So you guys are entering from the northwest of town, which is the route that comes over the bridge of the river into the power plant.
Over the bridge and through the woods to come at this house we go.
As you guys walk past past the power plant, it will lead you farther to the west, where you will actually enter into Floroma City, as it were. You see a sign for what this place is called. It's called Valley Windworks.
Nice.
And as we enter town, Kendra, this place will be familiar to you and
Yes.
foreign to everybody else. There are innumerable flowers of every color, shape, and size just everywhere around here. Just fields. Every place that should be like a lawn is a flower field.
That's awesome.
People don't have lawns; they have flower beds.
And you are following the signs to the hospital, which will lead you almost all the way to the south side of town, near the exit to Route 204. You walk past the main attraction of town, which is the massive flower shop.
Guys,
Yes.
have we made it to the hospital?
You have.
To the Pokemon Center? Okay. I'm gonna go straight for the PC. And I'm gonna take out 2 Pokemon. I will step into an open space. And I will throw them out together.
Mr. T! And Brick. We haven't seen Brick in years.
We haven't seen Brick ever. This is the first time.
All right. So Kendra is the first one to start pulling out Pokemon. I'm assuming, Jerry, you're getting medical attention.
That'd be a
Okay, deal.
deal, yeah.
And Tazzle, you're probably getting your 2 Pokemon restored to consciousness.
Yep.
Which I'm going to speed past both of those things happening. Jerry, you're out of the room getting medical attention, but Tazzle, she's able to heal your Pokemon, just sort of, standard process.
Okay.
So Kendra in the main lobby pulls out a couple of Pokemon here. Both of which have not seen the light of day in a while. They're like, oh, what's up?